Karen with Karen's Unique Casings. Let me make sure my volume's up. It was not. Hi, I'm Karen with Karen's Unique Casings. I wanted to make a sign today with wood and gun casings. I want to kind of show you how I did it. Now, for those of you that don't know, I'm at the Outlet Mall in Oklahoma City, the Okie Merc. They have a lot of handmade, made in Oklahoma items, and I'm one of them. I make things using my gun casings. Sometimes I make them from start to finish. Sometimes I just add a gun casing to different things that I find that I like or whatever. Like my Oklahomas, I hand cut those out of, and I do some Texas as well, out of thin brass and silver spoons and stainless steel spoons. Gentleman Tom Love gave me a bunch of those. He makes beautiful rings out of the ends of the spoons and the and coins. So that's something. And then I have another gentleman that I make my wind chimes with the rounds that he cuts out, leftover that he cuts out of his cornhole sets. So I'm all about recycle and reuse. Anyway, I'm gonna move on. What I'm gonna do today, and I'll put the camera down here in a moment, is I started out with this little piece of leftover wood. It's about 1 foot long. It was something my husband had left, and so anyway, he was nice enough. He sanded it on the ends. Sometimes I have to do that, but I wanted to show you. I do use a tape measure, and what I do is I go along the top, and I see how far I need to put the little eyelets. Now, these little eyelets, you can get them at a craft store for about $2 for 25 of them, or you can get them from Lowe's as well. I think I got mine on clearance, so they were a little bit less, but they're just little round eyelets, and I use those to hang my chain and my leather, because I usually do the top with leather, and then I have the bottom with chain. Now, what I've already done is I've pre-drilled ARs, and these are AR casings. I've pre-drilled them. I have one over there that I'll show you how to drill here in just a second. But what I do is I put a wire through it, okay? So, and I have these little wires. You can get those at the hobby store. I think they're about $2 for a package of 100 or 50. I don't know. Quite a few are in it. And then after I've pre-drilled it, I push it through. Then I have this little tool. And what I'm going to do, and I don't always use, because the metal I can bend with my fingers. Some metal is a little harder and you can't bend it with your fingers. So I don't always use the little tools to pull it through. But I hope you guys are having a good day. It's colder today than it has been in a while. So I'm not sure if it's going to snow or not. I haven't looked at the weather. All right. I have a website also if you're interested. It's KRON4345 at Wix, and then it's Karen's Unique / Karen's Unique Casings. So I also have the Facebook page, which is dedicated to my business, which is Karen's Unique Casings, KARON. Unique casings, because I'll make a lot of different things out of my gun casings. Alright, and I shout out to Michelle Rowe. I get my nail color streak. I use a torch, I use chemicals. I don't go get my nails done, but I use that color streak nails. This has been 2 weeks now. It's probably about time for me to change them up. But they're really pretty and I love them. I do my toes as well. Alright, so I've bent that around. And then what I do is I have chain. I've already pre-measured the chain. And this is the chain. Alright, I've already pre-measured the chain. And then I will take this end. Alright, and I've already opened it up. And I will take pliers. Uh-oh, I lost the end. That's okay, that happens. Sometimes you break them. Just different things happen. Right? And I'll mash it around. Okay, now I'm going to point the camera down. I want you to see something. that I've done, I'm going to point the camera down at my work. And if you already see it, I've already got most of the letters on here. That just to save time. Alright, and I have all the eyelets in here except one, and that was to save time to show you how to put it in. Alright, it says, this one is going to say, one more trespasser, wind chime complete. And you see these letters are coming up. Don't worry about that. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over it with this Mod Podge. Okay? And then after that dries, I'm going to clear coat the whole thing. So we shouldn't have a problem with these coming up. Now, I am missing an E. Now, I've just bought some letters at a local craft store, and I can go through and I'll find the E, which is right here, and I'll get it, and I'll put it on here, and that will finish out my word. Okay. I also have an Etsy, which is Karen's Unique Casings. I have a few items on there. You can always contact me. I do a little custom work. If you shot a deer and it was your first deer, or you have an antler and you want to use it on there, I can. So I've pressed all those down. Now I'm going to show you, I've pre-drilled just tiny drill holes so that I can get this in, and it's an eyelet. And what I'm going to do is I start it with my fingers, and then I use my pliers. So, I'll have to pick that up. Or I'll just get another one. Well, I need to pick that up anyway. Alright, and you know that happens when you go live. Sometimes things just don't go smooth, but that's okay. I'll just get another eyelet. Not a big deal. So I pre-drill my holes for my eyelet for the top. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put leather to hang it. Okay, there we go. We got it rolling. I'll pick that up later. Alright, now once you get it going, you're screwing it in, you kind of want to make sure it's tight. Hi, Crystal. And if you're joining me today, hi, how are you guys? I hope you're having a good day. Alright, so there you go. That's pretty easy. So if you just barely drill little holes in those for those little eyelets, you don't want to drill all the way through because then they'll just pull right back out. But it helps you get it started. And the other day I was in a hurry and I shouldn't have been. And that was why it took me so long. Now, I have chain on rings on just that I've put on the little spools. And so I just measured out, and sometimes I just eyeball it. And so I like to do it with chain. I have seen some people do it with rope. I have seen some people do it with leather. But I just like the clean look of the chain. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it in this little eyelet, because I did that on the bottom too. I put those little eyelets. And I kind of mashed those little eyelets flat for a reason. I just didn't want them real round and circle and looking perfect at the bottom. I just didn't. Alright, so we're almost finished. Look at that. Oh my goodness. And it doesn't have to be perfect, because that's not what this is about. Now, I like the wording because my handwriting is not that pretty. And so I even have where I can do paint. So what we're going to do now is I've got my Mod Podge. And it doesn't, some people like Maddie. It doesn't matter because I'm going to go over it with a clear coat. So it wouldn't really matter what it is. I'm going to be honest with you. And then what I'll do is I'll just cut my leather and I'll tie it so that you can hang it. I won't do that right this minute because we're going to do this. So, just go over these. And like I said, don't worry so much about them not sticking right now. Because, like I said, this is going to be, I'll go over it with this, which is kind of a sticky, and then it'll dry. And then I will go over it with a clear coat, and I'll kind of bring out the color in the wood as well. And you can get the clear coat at a hobby store. But I like to do this. It kind of covers your letters and makes sure that they stick. Like that E is just not wanting to stick. And that P. But that's okay. Because that's why we do this. And it doesn't have to be perfect, because that's just part of it. And like I said, thank you if you're just now tuning in. And I know a lot of great people out at the outlet mall. Feel free to go out there. I'm not sure what kind of sales and stuff. I think they're going to go live again tonight. Oh no, my E came off. But see, that's okay, because you can just stick it right back. It's very forgiving. And then this stuff gets a little tacky, and you can press it down more. I was going a little wild with it. But I just love this way it sticks, and you don't have to worry about it. And that Mod Podge stuff is pretty cheap. I think you can get a big thing of it for like, I don't know, a couple of dollars. At Walmart, I'm not really sure at the hobby store how much it costs. Sometimes a dollar store. I noticed lately they've had a little craft section, which is nice, because I live kind of in out a little ways from like a Walmart, and so it's really convenient just to run over to the dollar store. I just love that. I don't buy my crystals and stuff there, but if you just needed Mod Podge or glue or something like that, that's super handy. All right, so you'll have to let this dry. I mean, that's just part of it. It's just going to have to dry. And then you can go back over if something's sticking up or whatever. All right, so then what I'll do is I'll put my leather on it once it dries and get it in place, and I'll hang. It'll be really cute. I really love it. I love the way it looks. We're going to go over here to my drill, and I'm going to lower this down. I moved my drill. I just wanted to let you guys know that. I moved my drill over by my grinder, which that works out so much better. All right, so we're right here by the drill. I'm going to try not to make you guys too dizzy. And we're gonna point this down, okay? Now, I want to show you something that I've done. I've been doing this for a while with gun casings. I hope I didn't lose anybody in the process. I just take these little pieces of wood, and you just drill out the hole that they're going to fit in, okay? And so you just stick that down in there. That way it doesn't wibble or wobble. Now, I have some really cute antique vices that I use as well that I've picked up at different sales. So, I'm going to turn this light on. That light is super handy. Alright, and then, like I said, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to eyeball that. I want it right in the center, okay? And so I'm going to turn my drill on. I've already got my drill bit in it, and I just hold it steady. Pull it up. Let's see. Now, the hole's already drilled in it, so that just looks perfect. I just love that. Now, if you guys have a drill press, I want to show you, it's really easy to change your bits, okay? Well, I'll have you on here. Now, you just unscrew it and have all sizes of titanium bits. I've got teeny tiny, and then, of course, I think you guys saw the other day, I even have a bit to actually... See, these are so little, but they're perfect for different items. Anyway, I even have a bit to make my own beads out of wood and out of antler. So, I mean, that's really handy. A lot of times I need to drill into stone, metal, and these aren't going to do it for me. I have these bits. They've got little diamond crusted bits in there on the top of those tips. You use it that way as well. You can also do that with a Dremel. So, there's just a lot of ways, and I just want to show you guys. It works out so much better now that I'm going to turn my phone sideways. There. See, all my tools are on that back wall. So, it just turns out so much better. So, anyway... I'm going to move you back over here and turn the camera around. Alright. So, if I made you guys dizzy, I'm sorry. Alright, I want to thank you guys for tuning in and watching me. Oh, look, now it's flashing. I want to thank you guys for tuning in and watching me today at Karen's Unique Casings. Now, this is one of the Oklahomas that I've made. Like I said, I've done some Texas, and I did a custom order the other day where I actually cut a heart out of the center of the Oklahoma. That took me a little bit of time, but it was all hand done. I hope she likes it when she gets it. I just want to tell you I appreciate you, and like I said, feel free to go out the outlet. There's a lot of local people, even in your area. You know, shop local. I try to do that as much as I can. Some things I can't buy local, but I really try. So it really helps small businesses. And there was something posted today, and my husband posted it, and I truly feel the same way. You know, we go to McDonald's or wherever we go. I don't really eat at McDonald's. My kids did. My husband does. I love their fries though. Go to McDonald's and they mess your order up all the time, but we still go there. A small business can make one mistake, and you'll just leave and not give them a chance. People don't do that. Give them a chance to make it right. Give them a second chance. We give these corporations second chances all the time. Give the small businesses a chance if they've messed up. Sometimes it's just an error or a glitch, or they have lives going on and things have happened and they just wasn't thinking how they sounded or what they did. So just feel free to shop local, and like I said, give them a second chance. Tell them what happened. You can't fix it if you don't know. If I don't know what I did, I can't fix it. Tell me. Tell me what I did and I'll try to make it right. Or anybody else, I'm sure, with a small business feels exactly the same way. Now, I got to get off here. I'm making some lasagna tonight for supper, and then we got to go. We got errands to do. It's probably going to be Thursday before we're done with them. So you guys have a good day, and I hope you like the sign, and I will come live again. All right. Thank you. Bye-bye.